Hi there. Well, this isn't going to be a long episode, but it is a dumb one.
Buckle up for safety as I give you a day in the life of facilities maintenance.
So I've got these lockers at the school here, and they're a newer style locker. They're not like these ones behind me, but they're so cheaply made. I have been having issues with these lockers ever since we first brought them in a couple years ago. The one thing that happens is the shackle that the lock hooks to breaks off all the time. I'll be doing a repair on those. That'll be a future episode. But today I'm doing something else. I'll show you what that is. Now, if you look at this locker in front of me here, you'll see that something's missing. And what is missing is this piece right here. This is not the one from this locker. This is one that fits one of the older lockers that I was showing you. And it actually fits in the hole differently, or it secures differently. It's got a rivet at the bottom and a rivet at the top. Now, these ones have accommodation for the rivet at the top, but nothing on the bottom. So the best I can figure is it must have some sort of tab that fits behind there, which this doesn't have, but it does fit in the hole. So it is the same size. So I don't know if this locker company wanted to try and make it proprietary, so you'd have to get this piece from them exclusively. I don't know. It says Shanahan's on it, which is it's the same company that made the lockers that we have from 1995. So I don't know, a design change just to make life difficult? Who knows? Maybe it was to make this easier to mass produce. What I'm gonna have to do, I think, is try and weld some kind of tab onto the back side of this so that it will be able to hook over this. So, like I said, not a long episode, but a dumb one. Getting back to my office now to grab my welding helmet, set of gloves, and look around for a small piece of metal that I can make a tab out of. Okay, I did find something. This will be better. It's quite a bit thinner than this. And what I can do is I've bent it like this. It was at a 90, which I had previously bent before. I've straightened it out a bit. But I can match this angle, and it goes together exactly like that. So really, it's not that complicated. If I match this angle right here, get this so it's lying flat in there and the angle is matched, then I can flip that and tack that onto the back side, and that's exactly the angle that I need for it to do what it needs to do. I've got my angle, so this will go on the bottom like this, but what I need to do is take down that pimple right there, which really was no effort at all with a hand grinder. And that is some crazy kind of vice grip, but it's exactly what I needed to hold it in the position I need to hold it in order to weld this on now. Now usually I'm welding heavier gauge of steel, so this time I have turned the welder down quite a bit lower than I normally have it set. And yeah, that should allow me to not burn through. Yeah, that should work very nicely. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do anything about the discoloration that happens as a result of putting this much heat into something. One will always know that this was repaired. You guys, I think this is actually gonna work. I might have to get something to crunch this cardboard down a little bit. I didn't account for that when I made my little piece here. Could have made it a 1/4 inch shorter and I wouldn't have to worry about this cardboard at all, but I didn't, so I do. I think these tools will be exceptional for what I want to do. Yeah, like a glove. Looks like I will have to drill you out. Well, I've decided to take a slightly different approach with this locker. Rather than use a self-tapping screw, I'm going to rivet it. I think that will be a better repair because it won't come loose like a screw can. I just need to drill it out slightly in order to accept the size of rivet that I have here. So that little hole up there needs to be drilled out. I've already drilled these ones out. This one's large enough to accept that rivet, and I've drilled that one. So I just need to drill that one. That's not too bad. This little handle sits a little proud, but that's only because this handle was actually designed to fit this base. This base comes from an older generation locker, so I guess the hole alignment isn't quite the same, but yeah, that will work just fine. Thanks for watching. See you next time.